everyone, it's Monica. Welcome back to my Artsy Bits channel where you know there will be creativity, but you don't know exactly what the creativity will be. Today I am making some watercolor cards here, and these cards were for a special occasion for some of the men in my life, specifically my father and my father-in-law for Father's Day. Didn't get this video edited and posted in time, but you can use this similar technique for other special occasions that you have coming up in your life. So one of the challenges I think when you design cards, especially for men, is to make them not super feminine. So today I decided that I was going to watercolor silver dollar plants. My father-in-law's family actually grew these and sold these back in the day, and I decided that would be significant to him, be a little bit sentimental. And so I started in on this watercolor layering technique. As you can see, I'm just using a yellow ochre color, a white color, and then a very dark brown umber color. And these are my Kiritaki watercolors today, but you could certainly do this with any sort of watercolor that you have. So I'm going to be using that glazing or layering technique with watercolor, starting with the faintest of colors and gradually building to darker colors. This is going to bring out that appearance of layering, appearance of depth. It's going to seem like this is in a wreath shape, and that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted to put a little sentiment in the middle, and so I'm keeping these silver dollars around to the outside. Now between each layer I am using a blow dryer just to make sure that the layer I put on previously is completely dry before I add the next layer. And as you can begin to see, I'm just drawing circles and ovals, little disc shapes around the page and getting these onto the front of these two cards. Now these cards are just from a pack I got on Amazon of blank note cards that are thick enough to take a little bit of watercolor action, and so I'm just having a good time here layering this on. Now you may have seen at the beginning I did show that I had a iridescent watercolor, and that's going to come toward the end here to add a little bit of that reflective quality that dried silver dollar plants have. Now I am having to add some more serious masking tape here. My washi tape was just not strong enough today. I think I had a couple things working against me. One was that these are cards, so they're trying to pop themselves open, and so they're not going to want to stay in place very easily. So that was pushing on my washi tape, and then perhaps the multiple rounds of blow dryer was also weakening the adhesive there. So I definitely had to go in and reinforce with some painter's tape. Go big or go home, right? So this is definitely what we'd use to paint walls in our house with, but today I'm just using it to hold some cards down on this mat as I paint. So as you can begin to see, the colors are just shifting and varying a little bit from light browns to light golds and getting these onto the page. I am working from some Google images here just to reference the shape, the size, and the colors of these silver dollar plants as I'm adding them to the page and just kind of relaxing and enjoying my day here. I decided to go ahead and add a little bit of a darker outline around some of the layers that are more in the front, and even bring out some of those layers that are further in the background. One of the things that's so challenging is painting something that's a light color on a white background, and so this was one way I chose to kind of delineate that there are actually shapes on this paper and have them show up a little bit more. I also could have chosen to skip this step and to leave things a little bit more faint, but I decided to go for it here. And as you can see in a moment, I'll actually grab my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen and do some harsher outlines on some of these shapes, some of these little silver dollar flowers, and get those showing up even more. I hope you're having a great day as you're watching this, and if you find yourself enjoying this video at all, would you just take the briefest of moments and give it a thumbs up? That will help YouTube suggest this video to other people that enjoy watching similar things. And would you also just leave a comment below? Let me know, have you ever seen these silver dollars in person? I believe selling them in The dried form was quite trendy a number of years ago, and so I wonder if some of you might have them in your home or in the home of a relative. These are super cool, just little dried up discs that have seeds inside. Super fun. Leave a comment below if you've been impacted by these silver dollar flowers at all. I believe they might even be making a comeback in the decor world. I'm not sure about that, but they're super fun to paint and sketch and draw. Now, as you can see, I am adding some stems in here, again, to kind of give this a circular flow around the edge of the page, almost making it similar to a wreath, but not quite. I added these little spikes on the end. The flowers kind of come to a point, and then they have these little kind of veins with seeds inside them, and I just added that detailing into some, but not all of them. And then again, I'm taking a Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, and this one's in kind of a light green color, and I'm just adding that to the occasional little silver dollar. Not every single one of them, but they do have a little bit of green color in them here and there, so I did want to add that. Here comes that really fun iridescent watercolor from Kiritaki, and I'm painting some of these in solidly, and some of them I'm just adding a little bit of this iridescence around the edge. This is just going to make the cards really super reflective, and you'll see at the end how it comes through. If you're interested in following me a little bit more personally on a spiritual level, there is going to be an opportunity for you in the description box below or at the end screen to follow me over on my other channel where I talk about spiritual things and art and all things kind of journaling and stuff like that. So if that's something you are interested in, definitely check that out. But other than that, I just want you to enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to be adding some lettering onto these cards and just creating a really fun Father's Day gift. Just look at those cards shimmer and shine. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. On the end screen here that is coming up after some of these final shots, you'll have all the great information that you need of how to subscribe to this channel if you're interested, how to subscribe to my other more spiritually focused channel if you're interested, and definitely join us over on Artsy Adventures on Facebook. I invite all of you to share little sketches and adventures that you're having in the artistic world over there. Help us support one another, share tricks and tips and stories. Find me over on Instagram at InstaArtsyBits. That's where I share some clips and sneak peeks sometimes, and my videos as well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.